Moving on to the CAPS overview, and let's focus on the grade R to 3 data handling progression that's taking place in the foundation phase. First of all, collect and sort of objects. In grade R, the children must collect and sort everyday physical objects, as well as in grade 1. Represent sorted collection of objects. In grade R, draw a picture of collected objects, as well as in grade 1. In grade R, discuss and report on sorted collection of objects. In grade R, the children must answer questions about how the collection was sorted and the drawing of the collection. Whereas in grade 1, discuss and report on sorted collection of objects, give reason for how collection was sorted, answer questions about how the sorting was done, the process, what the sorted collection looks like, the product, describe the collection and drawing, and explain how the collection was sorted. Collect and organize the data. In grade R, nothing. Whereas in grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3, we will start to focus on the assessment of that. The representing of data, no assessment in grade R, only grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3. And analyze and interpretation of data, also no assessment in grade R. That doesn't mean you don't have to do the work, but the assessment won't take place on these content. But in grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3, we will focus on assessing these outcomes. When we move our focus specifically onto the grade R curriculum and how it's been divided into the 4 different terms, we will discover the following with regards to collect physical objects of a similar kind, alone and or as a member of a group or a team. For example, 10 leaves and 10 shapes. In grade term 1, introduce the concept of data handling by collecting data of how many boys and how many girls are in the class. Term 2, collect objects of different sizes. Term 3, pose a question. For example, are names with 6 letters most popular? Collect data to answer the questions using the learner's name cards. Whereas in term 4, use the birthday chart to determine whose birthdays are in which month. Collect data from the learners to determine the color of the Play-Doh for the following week, for example, blue, yellow, or green. And collect data which mode of transport the learners use to come to school. With regard to sort physical objects according to one attribute, for example, size or leaves. Term 1, sort the data by letting learners stand in the boys and the girls row. Sort the collected objects in term 2. In term 3, sort the name cards according to the number of letters in each name. And in term 4, sort the data according to the relevant birth and month of each learner. Each child selects one block representing the color of his or her choice of Play-Doh for the week and sort the collected data, for example, walk with parents' car, taxi, or bus. When we move on to representing sorted collections of objects, in term 1, make a graph representation of the data using blocks of shapes. In term 2, draw a graph of collected objects like different sizes. In term 3, draw a graph by pasting each name card below the relevant column. And in term 4, draw a graphic representation of the learner's birthday in each month. Make use of real objects to make a graph such as blocks, stacking cubes, Lego or Duplo blocks representing the colors of dough you plan to make, for example, blue, yellow, and green. As well as draw a picture graph representing the learners walking, coming by taxi with a parent's car, or arriving by bus. Discuss and report on sorted collections of objects. In term 1, read and interpret data by using Play-Doh to make a representation of the number of boys and girls in the class. Term 2, read and interpret graphs using questions. Term 3, read and interpret data by counting the number of cards in each column and coming to a conclusion. And term 4, read and interpret graphs using questions to determine which month has the most birthdays. According to the choice of the learner, the color of the Play-Doh for the week will, for example, be yellow. And read and interpret graphs, how many walk, come by taxi, bus, or whatever means of transport you selected.